Hey guys, Sandra with the Food Bank of the Rio Grande Valley, back with some delicious recipes on Nutritious Can Be Delicious. So today's ingredients are pitaya, which is a dragon fruit, avocado, Roma tomatoes, jalapenos, or you can use serranos for that extra spicy taste. We also have some white onion and some delicious cilantro. Not only is it going to be delicious, but it's going to smell great. So once you cut up the papaya, it's going to look like this. We're going to get rid of the seeds, and the pitaya, which is the dragon fruit, looks just like this. And we're going to show you exactly how to make this Pico De Gallo that has pitaya and papaya. So why are we using these two different ingredients in a regular Pico De Gallo? Because it actually gives it a better texture. It gives it a sweet taste. So it's a mix of just flavors bursting in your mouth. So what will we need? We're gonna need a bowl. I have a pre-cut some tomato. I already have the papaya pre-cut. I have the dragon fruit or the pitaya already cut up as well. Some white onion, cilantro, and some jalapenos. Remember, if you want it a little spicier, serrano peppers are the way to go. Right now, what you're gonna see me do is cut up an avocado. Be very careful. Just put your knife in there, watch your fingers, and just slice right through it. Gonna open it up, and then we're gonna dice it. Like I said, remember, if you have a really sharp knife, be careful when you're cutting it. You don't want to hurt yourself. We want to be careful in the kitchen, not only by using gloves when we're cooking for someone else, pulling our hair back to make sure it doesn't fall into our food, but also with the way that we're cutting up all our fruits and vegetables. Okay, now that we have it all diced up, we're going to use a spoon and just put it straight onto our bowl. Remember that for a Pico De Gallo, all we're doing is just mixing up all the ingredients that we have cut up. So we're gonna put that right into our bowl. And don't be afraid to get messy. It's okay, we're in the kitchen and we are actually just trying to make something good for us. So we're gonna put the papaya in there. It's about half a cup of papaya. It's to your taste. Remember that when you're cooking, it all depends how many people you're cooking for, how many people you're preparing food for. We have about half a cup of the pitaya as well. I have about 1 cup of tomato. We have about 1/4 of a cup of cilantro. We have about 1/4 of a cup of onions. You can chop them as fine as you'd like. And then we have some jalapeno. Okay, as we're putting things into the bowl, we're also putting things out of the way. So we want to mix it just a tiny bit up so that all those different colors come into play and the flavors start going all over this salsa. So we can't forget the lime. We're gonna cut it up, take out those seeds. You can either use a lemon squeezer or you can just squeeze it yourself. We're gonna put it right onto our Pico De Gallo, and it's gonna be the juice of 1 whole lime. If you like it extra lemony, you can put a couple of them in there. So we're gonna mix it up, and we can't forget to put just a tiny bit of salt in, and you don't want too much salt in there. So we're gonna use a measuring spoon and just use about a teaspoon. Remember that measuring spoons are very important to have in your kitchen. You don't want to go overboard when you're putting too much of the salt in there, or if you're using sugar, too much sugar. We want to be careful with what we're putting into our bodies. And the less salt we put in there, the better it is. The less sugar we put into our bodies, the better we'll be. So we give it another little mix. Look at all these great colors. Doesn't that look beautiful? Well, not only does it look good, but it's gonna taste delicious. You can bring a plate right here, and then we're gonna grab a spoonful and put it right over our tostadas. Doesn't that look great? So simple, really delicious, and it is fast to make. Thank you for joining us today.